You're watching Garage TV, that unexplainable passion for motoring. Garage TV HD.
Hi, this is Manny Sanchez, and today I'm super excited to be here in sunny South Florida. Let me talk to you about something that's really shiny and bright. It's what I got behind me right here. This is a 2012 C6 Grand Sport Corvette, and that's the Centennial Edition that you see back behind me. I'm a Corvette owner and super excited about having a vehicle like this. What are you looking for in a sports car? Exhilarating speed, cornering, a package of all kinds of these things with an abundance amount of power and be able to drive it every day. Well, what's right here behind me? You could do all that with it. And we're going to show you that in a minute. Well, when you talk about sports cars, especially American sports cars, the Corvette is absolutely the epitome of all cars, really. This one here, we're looking at the Mac Daddy GS, with every bell and whistle. It's an LT4 package, which has all the special leather inside, stitching to match it, just on and on of goodies in here. We're talking about a $70,000 sports car. It's not a bad deal. This particular one is a Centennial Edition. It's 100 years of Lewis Chevrolet and all their racing history that they've had that's helped develop all their vehicles all the way through, right up to where we're at right now. What you're looking at is the Z06 bodywork. It's got a wider track, running the 6-piston front brakes with 4 pistons in the back that are just the same standard on the Z06. Differences are that the Z06 has carbon panels in the front, and these are plastic panels, which make it a little lighter weight. In fact, for me, I like these panels better. They're a little softer. They don't cost as much when we're racing and we get them banged up. But some cute things that always will set the GS apart, obviously, is the gills and the way they have it. If you look across the front of the vehicle, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's the Z06 in every way. It's got the forced air induction right up front that you see up here, the nice fascia that comes across the front with a low spoiler, ducking air for the brake system. Great system that they have set up on here for their cooling, the way they have the radiator set inside, projection HIDs, the works. What you would expect on a vehicle like this. Plenty of power, lightweight, great brakes, great agility, and at the same time, you could put it on a touring mode inside there, and it's like driving your Cadillac down the street. The vehicle is by far one of the best bang for your money. It's got monster 6-piston brakes, which are the ones that are the same thing that you'll find in the Z06. Basically, what the GS is a C06 in every way you look at it, except for that it's got an LS3 instead of an LS7 motor. It's got 430 horses versus 505 horses, but it's a dry sump, which really makes the GS stand out over the regular C6. Dry sump is real quickly. It's basically a system. It's got a special pump. It doesn't have like an oil pan like all the other ones. It has a pan in there, it collects it, sends it to a reservoir, and it keeps a positive feed of oil going through the motor, especially in the high G corners and stuff when you're tracking the car. Because the car is designed to be able to drive all day out in the street and track. Let me show you a few features of this vehicle. This particular one has kind of a magnetic sport ride, and it's got a knob here that we could go from a touring setup on the car, which does a certain map and the way the suspension works, to a sport setup, which I could turn around and make the car almost like a race car. This particular one is a 6-speed. And let me tell you, when you're cruising around 50, 55, and you go ahead and put that in sixth gear, it basically drops those RPMs to like 1,100, 1,200 RPMs. It's unbelievable how well it just purrs along. You're 55, 60 cruising in sixth, you're burning no fuel. That's how they could get that awesome fuel economy. You know, 28 on the highway, it's unbelievable. We got navigation systems in it, dual zone air. We got dual electric seats in here, beautiful leather. It's full of every bell and whistle you want, all your controls and heads-up display on this particular one. So when we're driving, we don't have to be looking down here. We put it on a screen that shows up on our glasses. You're driving, you look through it, and it's just unbelievable. 6-way adjustable seats. It's super comfortable. It rides awesome, and I can't wait to take it out for a little spin and show you guys. Well, let's talk about the heart of this beast. As you can see here, this beautiful LS3. We're talking about very efficient motors with a lot of horsepower and a lot of torque, and lightweight because this is all aluminum block. 436 horses, 425 foot-pounds of torque out of a 6.2 liter motor. We're talking 28 miles to the gallon. That doesn't even have a gas guzzler tax on these vehicles. That's how good they are on gas. Overall, it's just a beautiful motor. It's all covered up. It's basically a monster. You gotta drive one and see what, this will scare you. Guess what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm taking this top off and I'm gonna go ahead and put it away and I'm gonna take it for a ride. This thing doesn't weigh anything because it's basically a plastic top. And they come in a fiberglass top and they come in this particular version, plastic top. So, I put it away, I'm gonna set up the car, gonna put that back in the back, and we're gonna go out and take it for a spin. Just asking for you to step on it. That's the only problem about a vehicle like this. You're on the street, you're on the highway, cops are looking for you and all that, but this car's begging you to go. I mean, it's hard to resist, you know? It's like, holy shit! And then the brakes are unbelievable. It's like, unbelievable brakes. Look at this car, look at this car, look at this car. I mean, we just got up to 100 and something, back down to nothing. I hate to say it, my cameraman is a little scared. He's having a hard time here, holding the camera and holding himself up. He's about ready to puke, so I'll take it a little easy now. There's really nothing that I can tell you that I don't like about the car. Maybe a little noise on the highway, but this is a sports car. That's expected. There's a trade-off on everything. If you really wanted just a luxury car, this is definitely not for you. But boy, you want performance, and you want braking, and you want stability and handling, and you want to be able to have a car to go out and take it to the track, be able to drive it to work every day, have air conditioning, have cruise control, have all the bells and whistles. This is definitely your car for you. This is Manny Sanchez. Till next review.
You're watching Garage TV, that unexplainable passion for motoring. Garage TV HD.